about now we call the brain, or wait, should I rather say the heart of this contest? Germany's national director for the Miss Globe Germany, Miss Supranational Germany, Miss Aura Germany, Reina Hispano Alemania, and one of the co-founder of the Queen's Camp, Mr. Nestor de la Cruz.
Thank you so much. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. So, first I would like to thank you for coming tonight. Before we planned this show, it's beyond our imagination that we could fill this room. But as you can see, there are people waiting down there, trying their luck to get a ticket. So I think we're pretty lucky tonight to get to see the spectacle of beauty here in Germany. And also I would like to thank all our sponsors and my team, the Queen's Camp, who are everywhere here. Thank you so much. And of course, my lovely host, Anja and Dima, because in the Queen's Camp, they joined my contest last year. And in the Queen's Camp, it's a family. Even though they joined last year, they come back here to support me. And I think this is the essence of beauty contests: friendship, family, and supporting each other. Thank you.
We have some questions for you.
It's an honor, Nestor. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have some questions for you. Now it's your turn. What made you stage a competition here in Germany?
All right, this is like the 1 million question. Let's put it this way. Germany loves football. Also in Deutschland ist halt Fußball die Leidenschaft, no? Und auf den Philippinen ist es Schönheitswettbewerb. So in the Philippines, we have beauty contest. And then I thought, when I moved to Germany, I saw this sort of looker, sort of this part that I need to fill in. And since I love beauty contests, I thought like, okay, why don't I share my knowledge, my passion, my expertise? I began with a very small group of models. Last year, we staged our first national competition during lockdown, do not forget that. And we had 8 contestants. 2 of them are with me tonight. And then today is our second competition with 16 contestants, international guests, and we have the president of the Miss Globe. I think we're on the right track, but my sleep is not on the right track the last few weeks.
And what is Germany's position, or perhaps ranking, right now in the world pageantry?
Okay. Well, when it comes to to beauty contests, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, Germany was on top when preparation and training was not super important. But nowadays, you have to prepare and train the girls maybe a year before the competition. And this is the part that Germany is not paying attention of. But in 2 years of hard work, we managed to produce some placement in international competition. We have Helena there, who placed top 10 in Miss Aura. We have a Miss Globe placement as well from 2021. And we have our Miss International. After 33 years of waiting, Yasmin, yeah, can you stand up? So after 2 years of hard work, we brought home the crown. 3 Germans have won this crown, and that woman standing there is the 3rd German woman, and that is through the Queen's Camp.
And my last question for you, Nestor, what is your criteria for selecting your winners?
My criteria, definitely personality. I'm doing this as a hobby. as a passion, and I'm not earning any cent here, believe me. I'm losing money here. But I just want to make sure that I enjoy what I'm doing, and I don't want to work with a diva. I want to work with beautiful women from the inside. Maybe you've heard this a lot of times, but this is what I'm looking for, a woman with a character, with a personality, someone I can work with, not just for a year, but for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years, or even a decade. I think this is the essence of a beauty queen, an inspiration to many.
After your very difficult interview with Anja, I have also prepared some questions for you.
Is this the final question? Am I being interviewed here?
No,
All right.
There will be some questions from my side as well. The
Good.
first one being, where do you see the Queen's Camp in the future? Maybe in 5 years, or maybe even in 10 years.
Hopefully in the right direction going up. I was in this place last year, and when I saw this room, I was like, oh God, this is a big room. I could not afford to pay this room. I could not afford to attract people to come here and watch my show. But now I'm standing here, and I filled the room with around 200 guests, right? We have 200 guests. So I'm living my dream, and God knows, maybe in 5 years we are in Mercedes-Benz Arena. Oops, I'm doing a plug here, right? We are somewhere big, but hopefully in the right direction, slowly but surely.
We do hope that as well. My next question for you would be, you are national director for many, many beautiful pageants. We already see your work, we see your queens. Would you encourage our audience to join pageantry as national directors?
You mean them as a national director? No, don't do it. If you love your life, if you love your family, hands off, finger weg, please. Because, you know, being a national director, I'm doing this as a hobby, but my partner, he's over there. He knows after work, the first thing I do is open my laptop and I go to bed at 2 in the morning every day. No weekend. Well, maybe 1 weekend in a month I have, but it's a sacrifice, it's a dedication. It's a product of love and heart, and it's not something that money can buy.
He indeed is the best. We truly feel from your words your passion for pageantry. My last question for you would
so
be...
so many.
Well, this one is the most difficult one. The best one
Shoot.
comes at last. What makes the Queens of Germany different from the others?
What makes us stand out is that we are dedicated team. My friends are part of the team. I have Mel, I have Yam, I have Gian, I have Maeshyl, and everywhere wearing uniforms here, they are dedicated. And this makes us stand out. If you work from the heart, I think it shows. And definitely our training, our preparation, sometimes we get our gowns and national costume from the Philippines. But hopefully our local designers could also support us. And one of them is there. Tam Urbanek is always there supporting us. And in a few minutes, you're going to see her creations. I think after this one, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Nestor.
Thank you, Nestor. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause for our National Director, Nestor de la Cruz.